He waited 32 years for the state to take his life. The families he destroyed waited just as long for justice. When punishment takes a lifetime, what do we really call it? Justice or vengeance? October 17, 2025. Arizona carries out the execution of Richard Kenneth Djerf, a 55-year-old man convicted of murdering an entire family in Phoenix back in 1993. The crime was brutal. The motive, revenge. And the journey to justice? It took more than 3 decades. Tonight, we revisit the story of the Luna family murders, a case that haunted Arizona for years and reignited debate over America's death penalty. The year was 1993. In a quiet Phoenix suburb, the Luna family, Albert Luna Sr., his wife Carmen, their son, Albert Jr., and their daughter, Patricia, lived an ordinary life. But behind that calm, a man named Richard Djerf was consumed by rage. Djerf, then 23 years old, had once been friends with Albert Jr. The two had shared music, laughter, and teenage curiosity, but that friendship turned sour. Djerf believed that Albert Jr. had stolen from him money, jewelry, even music tapes. He felt humiliated, and humiliation turned to obsession. On September 14, 1993, he decided to take revenge. He dressed as a delivery man and drove to the Luna home, carrying a box that hid his weapons, a gun, rope, and tape. A man knocking on a suburban door, gloves pulling tight, a package placed on the floor. Djerf bound and assaulted the family. He shot Albert Sr., strangled Carmen, and killed Patricia and Albert Jr. Before leaving, he set the house on fire, trying to erase what he had done. But fire couldn't burn away the evidence. Police quickly traced the crime back to him. His car, his fingerprints, and stolen property found in his possession. The Luna home, once filled with laughter, became a symbol of unimaginable loss. Djerf was arrested and charged with 4 counts of first-degree murder, kidnapping, sexual assault, and arson. He confessed in detail, describing each act with chilling calmness. The trial began in 1995 and captured national attention. Prosecutors called it one of the most cold-blooded crimes in Arizona's history. The defense argued mental instability and childhood trauma, but the evidence was overwhelming. In 1996, Richard Djerf was sentenced to death. Yet that wasn't the end. It was only the beginning of a long, uncertain road. Like many death row inmates in America, Djerf entered a system tangled in appeals, reversals, and moratoriums. His lawyers argued ineffective counsel. They appealed based on evolving death penalty standards. Each motion stretched the time. While the victims' relatives aged and waited, the legal clock ticked slowly.